Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them. The Young and the Restless Spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, Y&R fam. Today is a beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness happening in Genoa City. Grab your coffee or your wine, because we have a lot to unpack. Let's get right into it. I am literally shaking right now. I cannot believe they are doing this again. I mean, I'm sitting here typing this up late at night after watching the latest episodes, and my mind is just absolutely blown. Are we seriously doing this again? Am I the only one who is screaming at their television right now? Because what they are doing to Diane Jenkins Abbott is absolutely insane. And the fact that Patty Williams is the one pulling the strings behind the curtain, my jaw is on the floor. I know some of you are probably cheering because Diane has done some incredibly shady stuff in the past, but I'm sorry. Nobody deserves this level of psychological torture. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me back up. We need to talk about Kyle Abbott and how he is literally the only person in this town with any common sense right now. Kyle is the one who first realized something was horribly, horribly wrong because Diane just completely stopped showing up to the Javits office. She missed important corporate meetings that she scheduled herself. And then, the absolute kicker, the thing that proves this is foul play. She bailed on Harrison's play after helping him prepare for it. I mean, come on. Say what you want about Diane Jenkins, but she loves that little boy with her entire soul. She would never just walk away from Harrison like that. It makes zero sense. So Kyle, being the good, panicked son that he is, gets a maid to let him into Diane's suite at the GCAC. And what does he find? An unslept bed. The bed hasn't even been touched. I've been watching this show since 2015, and let me tell you, an untouched bed in a soap opera hotel room is the ultimate red flag. It gave me chills. Kyle's gut instinct was screaming that something was wrong, and he went straight to Jack. And thank God he did, because the longer Diane is missing, the more terrifying this whole situation gets. Weeks have gone by. Weeks. And then we have Patty Williams. Oh my God, Patty. I kind of love her as a villain because Stacey Hyduck is a legend, but she is so deeply unhinged right now. She is actually standing there, looking Jack Abbott dead in the eye, and trying to convince him that Diane just packed up and left on her own free will. Like, really, Patty? You really think Jack is going to buy that garbage narrative? Remember when they tried this storyline back in the day with other characters? Yeah, didn't work then either. Jack knows his wife. He knows she wouldn't just vanish without a trace, especially not now that they were finally trying to work things out and get their marriage back on track. Jack is not an idiot. Well, okay, sometimes he is, but definitely not today. He and Kyle are absolutely not buying Patty's lies. So what does Jack do? He finally hires a private investigator. Yes, Jack. Finally, someone takes some real, tangible action instead of just staring out the window of the Abbott mansion looking sad and confused. He hired a PI, and I am so here for it. I just know this PI is going to come back with that one crucial clue that blows this whole kidnapping case wide open. Jack Abbott is not going to rest until he finds the mother of his child. But let's talk about where Diane actually is, because this is the part that literally gave me nightmares tonight. She is locked in some random, creepy house with barred windows, being held hostage by this doctor, Lawrence Markham. Who even is this guy? He is so incredibly creepy and smug. He's gaslighting her, telling her she had a severe mental breakdown and that Jack Abbott himself authorized him to lock her up for an evaluation. I mean, the sheer audacity of this man. Diane woke up totally disoriented, grabbed a letter opener to defend herself. And this dude just calmly acts like she's a violent mental patient. It makes my skin crawl just thinking about it. Okay, tangent time, but I have to say this because my brain is spinning. Did you guys catch the books in that room? The books by Dr. Alan Laurent? Wait, is Dr. Markham actually Martin Laurent with a surgically altered face? Because if he is, I am going to lose my absolute mind. Patty has a history of using plastic surgery to change identities. Remember the whole Emily Peterson fiasco? Yeah, I haven't forgotten. If Patty helped Martin get a new face so he could torture Diane, this is officially the darkest, most twisted storyline Y&R has done in years. And the blackmail, we have to talk about the blackmail, because I am sick to my stomach. Patty is literally holding Diane hostage, just so she can force Jack to sleep with her. She wants to recreate their magic from the yacht. I am gagging. I am physically repulsed. The obsession this woman has with Jack Abbott needs to be studied in a psychological lab. She showed him a staged photo of Diane unconscious in a padded cell. How is Jack supposed to even function after seeing his wife like that? It's pure psychological warfare. I hate Patty so much right now, but I have to admit, it makes for incredibly compelling television. But wait, there is a glimmer of hope in all this darkness. Tracy Abbott, the absolute queen of the Abbott family. Tracy caught Patty paying off Dr. Markham in the park. I was literally screaming at my screen, "Get her! Tracy!" Tracy is usually the sweet, peacemaking sister who just wants everyone to get along, but she is pressing Patty hard. She is using Patty's fear of the mental hospital against her, and I am living for this ruthless, protective side of Tracy. If anyone is going to crack Patty Williams and expose this whole sick plot, it's Tracy. She knows exactly which buttons to push to make Patty unravel. So what's going to happen next? I am predicting a full-blown, action movie-style rescue mission. Jack and Kyle are going to get that one solid lead from the private investigator, and they are going to storm that creepy house. I can just see it now. Kyle kicking down the door to save his mom. Jack confronting Markham and demanding answers. It is going to be epic. I know some people are loving seeing Diane suffer, but personally, I want to see her get out of there and absolutely destroy Patty. Diane is a survivor, and she is not going to let this fake doctor keep her locked up forever. And if this doctor really is Martin Laurent, you know who else needs to get involved? Sharon and Phyllis. Yes, I said it. The two women who survived Martin's twisted clinic of horrors. If they find out Martin is alive and has a new face, they are going to team up, and it is going to be iconic. I mean, Phyllis and Sharon working together to save Diane Jenkins? The irony is almost too much to handle, considering how much Phyllis hates Diane. But shared trauma bonds people, right? I kind of want to see it. Actually, no. I really want to see it. It would be the ultimate full circle moment for all three of these women. Let's circle back to Kyle for a second, because my heart is breaking for him. Imagine being Kyle Abbott right now. Your mom faked her death for decades. You finally get her back, you build a relationship with her, you let your guard down, and now she's just gone again. The PTSD this poor guy must be going through is unimaginable. Every time he looks at Harrison, he probably feels like he's failing his family. He went to the police, he talked to Detective Burrow, and Burrow had the nerve to suggest Diane just ran off again. I wanted to punch the TV. Kyle fiercely defending his mom's honor, and her work ethic was everything. He knows she wouldn't abandon him again. And Jack? Oh, Jack. The guilt he must be carrying right now is probably eating him alive from the inside out. He knows Patty is doing this because of him. He knows his past mistakes with Patty. His careless actions on that yacht are the reason his wife is currently locked in a padded room fearing for her life. If Jack actually caves and sleeps with Patty to save Diane, it's going to destroy him. It's going to destroy whatever's left of their marriage. I mean, Diane already caught him in bed with Patty on the yacht before, which is what started this whole current mess of resentment. The cyclical nature of this trauma is just brilliant writing, but it's so incredibly hard to watch. So now we are just playing the waiting game. We are waiting for the PI to deliver the goods. We are waiting for Tracy to finally break Patty's delusional facade. We are waiting for Diane to figure out a way to use that letter opener and fight her way to freedom. I swear, if the writers drag this storyline out for another 6 months without any movement, I am going to riot. We need answers, and we need them now. But knowing Y&R, they are going to milk this for all it's worth. And honestly, I'll be tuning in every single day because I am hopelessly addicted to this mess. At the end of the day, this is why we watch soaps, right? For the sheer, unadulterated drama, the kidnapping, the fake identities, the blackmail, the fierce family loyalty, Jack and Kyle are on the warpath, and Patty Williams has no idea what kind of storm is coming for her. I am so ready for the Abbott men to take back control and bring Diane home where she belongs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I seriously need to vent about this with people who understand the obsession. Are you team rescue mission, or are you secretly hoping Patty gets away with it for a little while longer? Let's talk.